Ellis driving baseline. What a dive!
Wickham, how sweet was that? Step back three,
Wow.
Taylor George. She's got a flamethrower at the moment.
Shelley with a big triple.
It was acrobatic, it was impressive, it was Steph Talbot.
Jade Melwin, the lefty lay-in. Capitals continue to roll. Perth have been unconscious from three. Alice Koenig connects.
She's pumped up, and so she should be.
Welcome to Red Energy Arena, home of the finals-bound Bendigo Spirit, who are looking to win their 7th game in a row. Standing in their way are the Adelaide Lightning, who come into this game with opposite fortunes, desperate to avoid slipping to 6 straight losses and getting swept in this series. With opals all over the floor tonight, who can stand tallest in this Friday night battle? Julia Montesano and former Opals assistant Laurie Chiswick joining you for the call. Welcome to you, Laurie.
Thanks, Julia. I'm looking forward to a good game. You know, if you look at it on paper, you think, oh, it should be pretty automatic for Bendigo. But I tell you what, if Adelaide can get their act together, they've got a strong starting 5, they could be a bit scary out there.
Absolutely. Well, let's chat more about the Spirit, because they are absolutely flying, and as you mentioned, sitting those 2 games clear on top of the ladder. They've also just celebrated a 22-point win over Geelong, as well as, of course, Kelly Wilson claiming that all-time assist record. But really, apart from Wilson's achievements, it's really been a team effort throughout the season, Laurie.
Well, that was a great effort, taking over Kristen Veal, who had that record for a long time, and we see her there. Oh, nice block, nice pass out by Wilson, and there it is, the record-breaking assist. But yes, it is a team effort, but I have to just mention, special mention, last weekend, Bendigo played Perth and Geelong. Kelsey Griffin and Sammy Whitcomb combined, 41 points for Griffin, 50 points for Whitcomb, 22 rebounds, 12 rebounds, and 18 assists between them. They were on fire and really led that team.
Absolutely. Well, unfortunately, it's been the opposite story for Adelaide as of late, slumping to their 5th loss in a row last Sunday against the Flames. And unfortunately, in that game, only shot at about 35% and were out-rebounded 45-23, Laurie. Brianna and Brianna, if you're hearing us, hopefully someone in the stadium is. Let's get some raining threes out there. We need to get the bigs beyond the perimeter.
But they are very special, both of those players, and certainly are integral to each of their team.
And of course, we know those 2 bigs are very experienced in their own right. The entire Spirit team is very experienced, with nearly 1,300 games between their starting 5 compared to Adelaide's 365. So the Lightning will be up against it tonight, of course, going down to Bendigo twice already this season too.
Well, experience says a lot, and that's something that Bendigo just have in spades. They are such an experienced group. not only their starting 5, but a couple of their bench players. Then they've got a bit of youth in there, but they are just filled with experience and confidence.
And the Lightning starting 5, Talbot, Borlase, Turner, Dean and Bourne. And of course the Spirits was Tolo, Griffin, Whitcomb, Wilson and Verdon. So both teams going with the same starting 5s as they did last game. And the referees for tonight's game are Bianca Vernon, Daniel Batty and Sam Viergever. Great crowd packed to the house at Red Energy Arena for this Friday night clash between the Spirit and the Lightning. The Spirit in the light blue, Adelaide are donning this sort of reddish coral tonight, if you like. And this Lightning starting 5, I tell you, they must get to a great start, because Sunday against the Flames, they were down by 18 points in the first quarter alone.
Yeah, it wasn't a great start for them, and to play comeback basketball for that long is just, it's really draining and tiring.
They get the first score of the night through Talbot though, so positive sides there. They'll look to build on that, but Bendigo, they're looking to win their 7th in a row. Hasn't Sammy Whitcomb been on fire?
Well, she can do no wrong right now this season, and that's a great way to start off her team scoring. Somebody said that the baskets, the rims at Red Energy Arena are really player friendly.
Okay, but look out for that. As Wilson seems to be friendly with all the rims in the competition, to be honest, as many of these Bendigo players are. Scoring machines out on the floor. And assist machines, Griffin can't make it count. What a great record for Kelly Wilson to break Healy's all-time record for assists. Just adding to her long list of accolades.
Absolutely. Kelly Wilson, it's good to see her back in the starting lineup. She just missed one game as a precaution, but she is so tough. She wasn't going to miss more than one.
It was that crucial game where I think she needed only 1 assist and she missed a game.
Yeah,
we had
exactly.
to wait for it, but she got it in the end.
Good to see, yeah, good to see Talbot on the board early. She needs to come in with a scoring mentality.
Yeah, Talbot averaging just under 11 points per game this season, ranking 9th in the league for rebounds, leading her team in assists as well, 4.6 a game. One of the more experienced players in the Adelaide starting 5. Griffin goes from the other corner and gets it to go.
See, the reality is Sammy Whitcomb probably could have taken that layup, but she saw her teammate in Griffin in the corner, wide open, ready to take a 3, and so was comfortably made that pass and was rewarded. That's the thing about Bendigo right now. They are all playing such selfless basketball. It doesn't matter who scores.
Here is that pass from Whitcomb under the basket, and Griffin makes no mistake. But then a nice bit of play up the opposite end from Izzy Bourne. Took the contact, just couldn't convert the 3-point play. Adelaide ranked last in the league for free throw percentage. Griffin thought about another triple. Oh, beautiful dish, and that's the selfless basketball you're talking about, Laurie.
Well, just a miscommunication on defense. Again, Griffin, you know, just gets so much defense put on her, and then it just left Burton wide open.
Can't afford to leave any of these Bendigo players wide open. Has to be tight defense all night, you think. Talbot finds Dean. Borlase, love to get her night going. Oh, the shot falls short. Hasn't Burton been one of the recruits of the season? Just fit in seamlessly into this Bendigo lineup.
Nice active hands by Dean to get that steal.
And they get rewarded here. Borlase dishes it back out to Bourne. And Tolo getting the rebound, keeping an eye on her versus Turner on those boards tonight. And she nearly shot that 3. As you asked for at the top of the broadcast, Laurie. Wilson's there to follow her own shot.
Good anticipation by Turner to get back on Tolo, knowing that was where the outlet pass was going to fall.
Although an interesting shot choice from Dean. A bit rushed. The scoring dried up just a touch. 7th place 6, but Adelaide's been great with their active hands. Wickham gets involved.
Well, maybe that'll open the floodgates because there's been a lot of up and back for little reward from either team.
Wilson read that one better. Wickham wants to wait for her teammates to get back. So Wickham.
Must have been a foul on Sammy Wickham. She looks a bit bemused. As we sound a bit bemused.
Yes, sorry for the folks at home. In the meantime, a couple of subs hit the floor for the Spirit. Guerrong and Samuels, they've been fantastic off the bench this season. Adelaide still sticking with their starters. Just over, about to get the halfway point of this first term. Borlase, it rolls in.
Borlase did a good job of just keeping her body nice and still, nice and balanced as she shot that. Eyes were up.
Guerrong looking for her first points of the game. Wickham. Pass just went over Tolo's head. Not often we say that with those two.
No, that's it's a good look though. I mean, the ball went through a lot of hands. It changed sides. They were looking to go inside.
Great D here by Guerrong. Turner breaking free. Great D by Tolo. Burden now on the move. Samuels. Burden from the corner. Just short. Dean's been moving with some great pace tonight. Turner couldn't quite collect the hot pass. Bendigo will get it back.
Well, talking to Scott Ninnis earlier today, that's one thing that he, you know, has really emphasized, the continuation of really playing a up-tempo style of game, pushing the ball at every opportunity, because if they can get some easy points in transition, then they're not just stuck, you know, in that quarter court game and where they haven't been quite as effective as they would have hoped this season.
Nice burst of energy onto the floor for the Lightning too, with Brooke Basham entering the game. Smiles as she ran onto the court. Wickham, great change of pace. Oh, and then the ball just gets trapped. I thought it's so easy for the players just to tap it down. No broomsticks, no nothing involved.
Hesitation by Sammy Wickham.
Beautiful move. It's a shame it just fell short. Deserved a bucket.
However, she does shoot the free throw at 91%. I said it after she shot it. So, you know, she's pretty accurate from the free throw line as well.
And she makes her second. Sammy Wickham. An unbelievable season for the Spirit. Great rejection there. You just see the smiles and the high fives as soon as it happens. Just hands everywhere.
Well, they were, and they were really straight up. No foul, just a baseline out of bounds.
Dean has a look. Attempted a few triples tonight. Haven't quite gone their way so far. See what Bendigo can do on the offensive end after that great defensive effort from Tolo and Burden. Samuels loves a three. Dean collects the rebound. Basham, speaking of people loving threes, that one falls short too. Burden flies up the floor. Unbelievable, Burden!
That was a tough finish by Burton on the move. Defense there with her. Absorb the physicality, absorb the pressure. As we can see here, Dean just ready to try and block that shot, knock it out of her hands. Really strong finish.
She has been so impressive this season, Veronica Burden. Averages of just under 15 points per game, along with 6 rebounds and just under 5 assists. And she converts the three-point play. So 14 plays 8, 3 minutes left in the first period. Both teams turn to their benches to see Pinot get her first minutes of the game. Basham now. What can she do? Again, those hands from Bendigo proving really disruptive. Shot clock ticks down. Talbot gets it to go.
Really nice balanced move by Steph Talbot. She didn't panic. The shot clock was ticking down. They really needed that steadying basket.
Basket won't count.
Such a great use of her body, Kelsey Griffin, and the poise and the waiting that Sammy Whitcomb had on this, coming off this on ball, looking, waiting, and then getting the pass just in front of her. But foul was called before the shot went in, before the shot.
Griffin wants to give Whitcomb another go and she can't convert. They all just love to reward each other, this Bendigo team. Firing on all cylinders. Pinot has a look. Wilson can get going up the opposite end of the floor. Werung dishes it to Griffin. Turner just couldn't handle the ball. Great intent under the rim.
With Bendigo, there's so much good player movement off the ball. So if anybody dribble penetrates, there's always players moving on the outside, slashing to the middle. There's always a pass to make.
It must be a coach's dream. They just work so hard for each other on and off the ball. Samuels, just tougher in the end. Their way through. Gives their team a 6-point lead. Just under 2 minutes left in this first term. Here at Red Energy Arena, great crowd. Hoping to cheer on their team to a 7th straight win. Of course, Bendigo, one of 3 teams locked into finals. Perth and Townsville, the other 2. 4th spot, well and truly open. Great set of passes. Samuels can't convert. Wilson nearly had it. Adelaide stuck with it. It ends up with Basham. And Bendigo will have another go.
So Adelaide are taking the right shots. That was a good pull-up jump shot to attempt.
Werung steps through and gets it to go. Now. I'm just looking for some movement, but some of their passes have been pretty easy to read. We can stay powered with Signet, Australia's favourite power bank brand. Keep your devices charged and never miss a moment. Visit signet.com to find your perfect power bank. Lightning down by 8. They get a nice steadier heading into quarter time. Talbot heads to the line for 2. She's been the calm head in so many instances this season. Steph Talbot. She's had a nice start to this game. 4 points and a chance for another 2 here. Scott Ninnis on the bench. It's been a tough start to him for life in Lightning colours with a 2-5 record, but we know how accomplished he is as a coach and, of course, as a player, 3-time NBL champion.
And he said he's really enjoying coaching the women in the WNBL. It's a new challenge for him.
It's been tough for Adelaide so far, but they'd love to turn their fortunes tonight. Griffin, though, too strong.
Well, I think she really wanted the ball, and she was backing Pinot down, knowing that she, you know, a very experienced player in Kelsey Griffin, and there wasn't a lot Pinot could do. I mean, Kelsey Griffin is so cagey and has that ability to finish so strongly.
And make sure you're following all the live stats of today's game in the free WNBL app. You can also check out game highlights, team and player info, and more. Download it from the App Store today. So Griffin makes both the free throws. Spirit leading 20-11. 10 seconds left. What can Adelaide do with it here? A nice basket in the eve of quarter time. Would make Scott Ninnis very happy, I'm sure, but it's not to be. The Spirit with the fast start at Red Energy Arena. Sprinting to the bench, they lead this one 20-11. Welcome back to Red Energy Arena for this Friday night Signet WNBL clash. It's the Spirit leading the Lightning by 9 points, and it's been a strong start for Bendigo. Burden with the 5 points, Griffin with the 5, and you see Sammy Wickham leading the way there with the 6 points. Laurie, it's been a strong start from Bendigo, expecting nothing less.
Well, I think they knew that they respect every team when they come out there, and they know that Adelaide, certainly that starting group has a real ability to put on points if they all are on the same page at the same time. And so they knew they had to come out hard, and that's what they've done, scoring 20 points to start the game off.
And a big improvement from the Lightning compared to their last game against Sydney. They went scoreless for much of the first quarter, so they could definitely build on this as we head into the second quarter here at Red Energy Arena. Great crowd on a Friday night. Griffin gets things going in the second.
Really good lift out of the corner for Kelsey Griffin on that on ball when Tolo rolled hard to the basket. She lifted, and Burton found her with ease.
Adelaide share it around, going with the Turner. Score short.
Well, at quarter time, the battle of the bigs, Tolo 0, Turner 0, and each have 2 rebounds.
Very, very even battle so far. Oh, beautiful pass. Oh, and Tolo still can't get on the score sheet. Let's see what Adelaide can do here. Borlase. Beautiful movement. Whitcomb now. A hot start to this game with the 6 points. They're trying to really get Tolo involved. And Adelaide take it away this time through Andrews. Dishes it out to Borlase. Great rebound there by Andrews and gets to the line.
Good second, effort by Andrews there to go after the board, realize a little step through there.
She's played a nice role for the Lightning this season, Hayley Andrews. She's injected into the starting 5 when Japrice Dean was injured with that broken hand.
Well, and Scott Ninnis said that was just such a great opportunity for her, such a good learning experience. She really grabbed it with both hands too and had some really vital minutes in that period when Dean was out.
Seems to relish whatever role she's given. Doing well off the bench too since Dean's returned. Whitcomb and Griffin sharing it around. Now Samuel's getting involved. There's Andrews again.
You could see there Bendigo when Tolo's off and say Samuels is in as a big and Griffin, they have the ability to spread the floor. So really they're playing 5 out with, Griffin cutting in once in a while, but they have to be guarded at that 3-point line. So it gives lots of room for dribble penetration.
So tough as the opposition. Just so much depth on that Bendigo roster. Borlase stepping through and banking it in.
That's exactly the sort of style of basketball that Scott Ninnis wants his team to play. Steph Talbot got a great rebound, kicked it ahead to Borlase, and she attacked really early in the shot clock.
It's been a great start to the second quarter for the Lightning. They've done all the scoring since that Griffin 3. An offensive foul against Samuels.
Well, that's the thing when you're playing 4 out and Samuels went inside there. Every eye is on you because you're the only one in the key there, so it makes it pretty easy for the referees to really focus in on the action that's happening. A steal by Kelly Wilson on the inbounds pass.
Speaking of focus, Wilson with the laser hands there. Got the basket to go, and then Whitcomb just takes it away from Izzy Bourne.
And you're right, Julia, all that is active hands and being ready to play every single moment of the game.
And again, they share it around in offense, getting through plenty of sets of hands. Griffin gets to work on Borlase and she draws the foul. It's tough for the Lightning. There's not much you can do when you've got charging Kelsey Griffin coming at you like that.
Well, there's the steal from Sammy Whitcomb, but you could just see Griffin was not going to, she was going to take Borlase on for sure.
She copped a bit of a hit earlier in that set as well and was having a bit of a word to the ref, so clearly determined to get to the line and get her reward. Leading scorer on the floor now, Griffin with 8.
Well, incredibly, the Bendigo as a team that sort of starting that elite 7 that they have, they actually shoot the free throws at an incredible rate, 86.4% as a group of 7. That's a phenomenal amount. That's a phenomenal number, and by far the highest in the whole competition.
And it'll be so crucial when it comes to finals, and
definitely
free throws really win games in those tight situations. It's like a fresh new season. I can't wait to see who will join Townsville, Perth and Bendigo in that 4th spot. The Lightning sitting in 7th. at the moment. Burden. Has become available, instead swings it to Wilson, who gets it to Samuels. Bourne able to collect. Adelaide's getting on the move this period. Turner now. Draws the foul.
Good decision by both Borlase when she drove it in off the fast break to realize nothing was there, to kick it out to Turner, who then punched it in really strongly. She's so explosive off her first step.
So a chance for Turner to get her first points of the game. Still on those 2 rebounds. Now averaging a double-double for the season is Turner. 10.3 points, 12.1 rebounds. Equal first with Annalie Maley. And she goes 0 from 2 at the line. I mentioned the free throw percentage of Bendigo. The Lightning have the opposite story.
The absolute opposite end of the scale for Adelaide.
Samuels now, deep triple. Just rattles out. And again, Werung was there to knock it out of bounds.
Well, just that little knock out of bounds, that little deflection slows the game down. Now they can get back, they can get set up in their defense rather than playing in a transition or fast break defense.
Just a little push there. Still a 10-point lead for the Spirit.
Steph Talbot thought she had a mismatch on Whitcomb, so was going to post her up. It just, the pass went a little wry, but unfortunately they get it back.
A lot of movement here from Adelaide. Eventually Talbot gets it. Dean pulls up. Doesn't get it to go. 1 from 6 from the field for Dean so far tonight. Whitcomb, shot was affected by Bourne. Can she get rewarded here? Beautifully done.
Great running, great pass. Good job, Izzy Bourne.
Prompts a timeout from the Spirit. 27 plays 19. It's been a positive start to the quarter for the Lightning.
Well, that timeout by Kennedy Kiriyama, it's not so much that the scores, Lightning are getting closer and closer, but you do want to stop any momentum. And 2, it's a matter of talking about what's happening. So that's a couple of fast break points that the Lightning have. So what do the Spirit need to do to make sure that doesn't happen? Because for them, they know they've made the playoffs. But each game they have to come out and still understand that they have to get better. There's things they can improve on. And so that's what this timeout would be about.
We're calling all sports teams. Say goodbye to travel headaches and hello to CTM Sport. CTM are 100% committed to delivering excellence in our field. Leave the logistics to the travel experts so your athletes can focus on what they do best. Learn more at ctmsport.com.au. Let's take a look at that last play before the timeout. Bourne getting a clean look at it up the opposite end. Next to a nice little block there on Whitcomb. Izzy Bourne's had another great season, 13 points per game. Samuels wants to get it back to Whitcomb. See if they can execute out of the timeout. Werung to Burden. Tolo versus Turner. It's a battle we've been waiting to see. Still both pointless.
Yes.
Great drive by Borlase. She's come out with a mission, it seems, out of quarter time.
Well, that's what they need to continue to do. They need to continue to get a good, strong rebound, kick it ahead, run the lanes, and look at attacking the rim.
also need to start making these free throws. Adelaide does just that on the first attempt. Ranking 9th in the league for points per game is Izzy Borlase, 15.2. That's the second one to drop as well. Lightning cut the deficit to 6. Over halfway in this second quarter now. Werung to Burden. Looking to facilitate some more points for the Spirit. Tolo up against a smaller Bourne. It gets out to Werung in the corner. Great one-handed grab there by Tolo, and the pass just a bit errant there to Whitcomb.
Well, Bourne did as good a job as she possibly could blocking out Mariana Tola, but Tola was able to get a hand to it, but then threw it out of bounds.
Adelaide ball from the sideline. Dean gets it to Turner. Get it back. And Talbot too here. Finds Brianna Turner. Reverse underneath Tolo, and there you go.
She bounds ahead on the battle of the bigs.
First points of the night for Brianna Turner. Coming off 14.
Oh, great pass.
And Burden will get to the line.
And why it was a great pass was that Samuels passed it not exactly to Burton, but just slightly ahead as she was cutting, so that as she ran onto the ball, she was able to collect it and go up strongly, but was fouled in the process.
So 27 plays 23. Burden's got the 5 points for the game. And Ford dealers are all about supporting the game here in Australia. From Ford Aussie Hoops to the WNBL, we've been backing Aussie sports and communities for nearly 100 years. So when you're ready to hit the court, your local Ford dealer is here to help you get to the game. Great kick ahead pass there by Turner. Borlase finishes it off.
Well, that's not really acceptable by Bendigo. I don't think Kennedy will be very happy with that.
Characteristic there from the Spirit. Whitcomb can't respond, but Tolo can get her first points of the game. So Lightning drawing ever so closer to the Spirit. Bendigo trying to keep their distance. Talbot.
That was a great executed play. Screen the screener. Talbot came off ready to shoot. It just didn't drop.
Whitcomb now, can she get it to go? Borlase. 10 points so far for her this game. Dean. Bourne loves a deep triple.
Well, neither team is lighting it up from the three-point line. They're both much more successful when they get their feet in the paint.
Both seem a bit rushed at the moment. Whitcomb now drives, dish to Griffin, fouled on the approach.
Sammy Whitcomb averages almost 5 assists a game, third in the competition, and you know, you have to be ready for the ball every time she's on the court, because if she sees that you're open and you're in a better position, you will get the ball in your hands.
Got to be one of the major favorites for the Susie Bakovic medal this season. Sammy Whitcomb was the league's MVP.
Well, when you're first in scoring, second in three-point percentage, third in assists, sixth in field goal percentage, and right up there with free throws, it's you know, pretty awesome stats.
It's absolutely shone in Spirit colours. And she get involved here. It's in the hands of Griffin. He drives. Turner collects the rebound. Bourne again having to go up against Griffin and doing a good job there. Wareham again. Just those little 1%ers from her tonight have been huge.
Abby Wareham is a great defender, probably underrated as a defender, and you know, she just can come up with the goods, and Kiriyama has the ability to be able to put her on one of the best scorers.
Shot falls short. I thought they were friendly ribs to the players, Laurie. It feels like it's the opposite story tonight, although Turner has just ended that narrative.
That's a good, comfortable range for Turner. That foul line extended, that's where she likes to catch and shoot it. Virtually the same area Tolo as well.
Good read there by the Lightning. Just stood in Griffin's path. Could tell where that one was going. Under a minute left to halftime. Turner
there
again.
Go. Same spot. X marks it.
Great little efforts here by the Lightning.
Well, it is. It's a three-point game. I give full credit to the Lightning, the way they've just chipped away and kept in touch with this Bendigo team. And I don't think Coach Kiriyama would be very happy with what he's seeing out there. A couple of turnovers. They're usually very good with the ball, taking care of it, that have resulted in pretty stock standard baskets for Adelaide.
Scott Innes, on the other hand, he'd be delighted with the effort they've shown so far in this game.
Well, it is about effort too. It's about getting a clean rebound and then pushing it and running and attacking. And they've done a great job of that, especially this second quarter.
So 32 plays 29. The Spirit have won the past 2 battles between these two teams this season, and in fact the past 5. Adelaide desperately trying to avoid slipping to a 6th straight loss, and really wanted to back up, I'm sure, a disappointing performance on Sunday against the Flames. Certainly was a case of Sydney having a lot to play for, but Adelaide wouldn't look back very fondly on that one, I'm sure. Great shot selection by Turner.
Well, Tolo's got to realize that that's her range, so she's got to pick her up to make sure that she doesn't get an open look. She doesn't have to pick her up at the three-point line, but certainly has to have a hand on her by that foul line.
Burden now. Wickham. Adelaide, great defense. It allows Borlase to get going and gets the foul called. So potentially could be a 1-point game if Borlase can nail these 2 free throws, which would be amazing momentum for the visitors heading into halftime.
Well, I would think one of the main talking points for Bendigo will be the turnovers and the fact that they just really aren't taking care of the ball like they usually do. You know, they're the best team in the league as far as turnovers, averaging 12.6, and I think they've got around 10 already this game.
And there you go. Here is the battle. 1 point. 30 seconds left in the opening half. Can Bendigo get a lifter going into the main break? Burden, guarded by Borlase. Shot clock ticking down. Griffin. Great rebound by Tolo. They have to go quick here. Tolo gets that one to go, just glides in. And a heave. Doesn't go for Adelaide. But a positive quarter from the Lightning. We have a ball game on our hands here at a Red Energy Arena. At halftime, it's Bendigo 34, leading Adelaide 31.
Great pass.
Shelley. Oh, wonderful block from Tolo.
Even better block.
Shelley, beautiful step back inside and gets that one to drop.
possession.
How nice was that from Swain though? Nearly out-faked herself, still found the open player.
Great D there by the Fire once again, and trying to turn it into great offense. Shields gets an assist with a behind-the-back pass.
So Geelong extend their lead. Swain puts up the prayer. Oh! Yes, she did! The prayer was answered.
Need the composure. Jackson blows the roof off. Wow, it's LJ the GOAT. There's Jackson again.
Well, that's something that they're going to have to take care of business.
Through every heartache, through every cheer, we won't give up till the final buzzer. We've never been more ready.
Need the composure. Jackson blows the roof off. Wow, it's LJ the GOAT. There's Jackson again.
Well, that's something that they're going to have to take care of business.
Through every heartache, through every cheer, we won't give up till the final buzzer. We've never been more ready.
Get closer to the game with the free WNBL app.
Clark with the and one.
Check out the fixture and grab your tickets.
What a finish to the third quarter.
Catch game highlights, stay connected to your favourite player or team, and follow live game stats. Anytime, anywhere.
Cole cracks two more.
The WNBL app is where it's at. Download now.
Celebrating 50 years of sneakers?
What do you call a dinner that's ready in minutes and gone in seconds? A slam dunk. That's Latina fresh pasta. Tasty, fuss-free and Aussie-made. Latina. We got the weeknight.
Ford dealers have backed sport in communities for nearly 100 years. And now, from the Boomers and Opals to Aussie Hoops, your local Ford dealer is proud to support basketball. Because all dreams start somewhere.
What is one essential product you could never live without?
Probably deodorant.
Oh gosh, soap. Deodorant. Soap.
I think I hate smelling bad.
Hair ties.
Probably my toothbrush.
Soap.
I need my toothbrush.
Tampons.
Need my teeth white, yeah.
Like right now I need to shower.
Yeah, I gotta smell good. Everything that I don't even think about. I have to say probably like pads and tampons, because honestly, you go somewhere and if you're on your period, like, you're kind of doomed.
The organisation, Share the Dignities, does amazing things for females in need.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, actually contributing to the community and not just playing basketball.
So far I've learnt that to be privileged to what we have, so doing this like really does make you like be aware.
And it's quite sad and quite shocking that it's not, I guess, available for everyone when people need it.
It's so important to have these initiatives and to raise awareness for issues like this that aren't, or a bit of like a taboo sort of topic. I feel real proud. I'm proud of us.
Today we did all the packing and I know I'm helping a young girl or a mother out there that really needs it.
Great job by the WNBL and BA to bring this and have us understand how important it is to get behind charities like this.
You shouldn't be ashamed to talk about your period, and I think that's creating a good kind of background for people to start talking about it more.
Thanks for your company here on 9 Now for this Friday night battle between the Spirit and the Lightning. Bendigo leading this one by 3 points, and you just saw a great piece celebrating Fighting Period Poverty Round. And in Australia, 54% of women had to change due to a less suitable period product due to cost. This is not okay. You can help make a difference today by purchasing a pair of bloody good socks from Share the Dignity. Do your part in helping to fight period poverty. It's been great to see the players don those cool socks which you're seeing on your screen now. And a great round to celebrate a very worthy cause, but also a great game in front of us here tonight, Laurie Chiswick. It's been a great quarter. .31. Don't go anywhere. See you on the other side of this.
I've just been told it's not happening here at Red Energy Arena, but the athletics country championships are running Bendigo too. This girl's competing.
back to Red Energy Arena, where it's Bendigo leading Adelaide by 3 points leading into the third quarter. And you may notice today that players from both teams have a purple band around the top of their singlet. This band is a powerful symbol of support for survivors of domestic violence. This season, the WNBL, clubs, athletes and the Players Association have united to raise awareness around this critical issue. Enough is enough. A life free from violence is possible, and when everyone plays a role, real change happens. Learn how you can be part of the solution by visiting Full Stop Australia. An early foul to begin the second half from Wilson there on Dean. You can sense that early sign of intent already from Bendigo. Means Dean has to come off. I think she might have a bit of blood that she needs to get taken care of. So we'll see Andrews enter the second half earlier than anticipated. And we'll go again. Great crowd packed into the house on this Friday night. With an early look. Adelaide still can't get that three. None from 13 now.
Kelsey Griffin's 9th rebound for the game. So she's very close to a double-double.
I'm surprised to see KG23 getting close to a double-double as Turner reads that pass better. Bullet pass there by Talbot.
Again, just some sloppy defensive transition by the Bendigo Spirit. Nobody was matching up or talking early.
Back to a 1-point ball game early on in this second half. What can Burton do here? Finds Tolo and Hayes. Thought she had all ball. Gets the foul called against her.
Probably did get all ball, but got a little bit of arm on the way through, I think.
Wilson now. To Tolo. Up against Turner. Shot clock ticking down. Great D there by Turner. Even better offense by Griffin with the rebound. Her 10th of the game, the double-double. But turns it over to Borlase. And then gives it back to Burton. And she makes it count.
A little bit scrappy the first minute of this second half, you have to say.
The team's a bit rough out of the main break. Let's see what Adelaide can do here. Turner thought about that shot. She's liked it all game. Dean back onto the floor. Shot clock ticking down. Turner drawing the foul.
So really smart play by Turner. Tolo's made an adjustment now, knowing that she can shoot from that foul line, and that's what she's doing. And so she came out, just nice little shot fake. We see here, just got Tolo up in the air, out of her stance, and then attacked her. Now she finds herself at the foul line.
You can see both teams very close in that field goal percentage. Lightning 37.1, Bendigo 37.5. Turner again not quite succeeding at the line. Whitcomb to Griffin. Space was closed out. Found Whitcomb again. There's blue jerseys everywhere. Griffin gets it to go.
She looked to see which of her teammates were open. Nobody else was open, so she took the opportunity and nailed it.
She's been great from the three-point line tonight, Griffin, and that's a nice shot there by Dean.
Dean's got a really nice pull-up jump shot.
Burton driving. Tolo getting it to go.
Well, Brianna Turner certainly changed the shot of Veronica Burton when she went up there, the #1 shot blocker in the competition, but Bendigo were able to get the offensive rebound and put back.
And Dean get back-to-back buckets here. Turner just doesn't seem to miss from that range.
Well, she's really mixing it up, whether she puts it to the ground and attacks Tola or where she just catches and shoots.
Griffin proving a headache for these Adelaide defenders. Gets another look from beyond the perimeter and knocks down back-to-back triples.
Kelsey Griffin is having an outstanding game, as she is an outstanding season. Since she's come back from injury, you know, where she took a bit of time to work back into the minutes played and what she can do, she's just been really invaluable.
Great kick out there by Talbot. Dean still can't get it to go from beyond the arc. Griffin on fire, looking for a teammate. Fouled in that pass.
Speaking to Kelsey Griffin again, she loved the fact that she was, you know, playing sort of around 25 minutes a game, that she wasn't needed to play, you know, 30, 32, 35, and that was really helping her and her productivity as well.
Whitcomb wants to find her again, but Griffin hands it over to Samuels, and it was the right move because Samuels gets it to go. It's a good little run here by the Spirit. The Lightning have to respond. And Turner misses. It seemed to be an easy one. Burden bumping ball A's out of the way. Gets her own rebound. And does get it back in the end. Good second efforts though by Adelaide.
Burton's done a great job this season as the import for Bendigo. She's known as a really strong, good defender, but she's really found her rhythm offensively as well, especially in a group that's got so many weapons. She's still able to find ways and means to score herself, which is so important.
And a couple of rebounds since in this last few minutes here for her too. You can see the Spirit leading the rebound count 32-20. We have an early timeout here in this third period. 46 plays 38. And if you're looking for a quick win in the kitchen, Latina Fresh Pasta will do the trick. It's easy, Aussie made, and seriously yummy for the whole family. What's not to love? Make dinner a slam dunk with Latina Fresh, proud sponsors of the WNBL. So 46 plays 38. It's been a pretty good response from the Spirit out of the timeout, but out of the halftime break, sorry, but I'm sure there's still a bit that they want to work on to extend that lead a bit further, Laurie.
Oh, definitely. You know, Adelaide had a couple of fast breaks, which they certainly want to make sure they cut that out and take that away, make teams earn their basket every single time down the court. And for them offensively, I like the way they're moving the ball. Every time there's dribble penetration, there's lots of movement outside the key area, and they just need to keep doing that and looking for each other.
Back out onto the floor, looking to avoid a 6th straight loss. Bendigo looking for a 7th straight win. Two completely different tales for these two teams. First versus 7th. Adelaide would love a win here. It doesn't get easier for them. Perth and Townsville the next couple of games. Anytime you can knock off the top team, it's massive. Dean looks for an option. Ball lays up against Burden, and Burden just defended super well there. Left her no room to move. Wilson waited for the help to get back. Whitcomb. Griffin goes inboard. Great move, but Turner read it better.
Well, great move is right by by Kelsey Griffin. Oh, still scoreless from the three-point line.
Certainly had to do it the hard way tonight, the Lightning.
They just want to stay in touch, though.
Samuels to Whitcomb. Finds Griffin. Behind the back. Beautiful basketball by Bendigo. That's what we know they can do. And they get the stop on the defensive end as well.
And did you see immediately when Kelsey Griffin fell and the call went their way, every other player on the court was running to her to make sure she was okay and to help her out. That's what you call, you know, it's such great team chemistry that Bendigo have.
So we'll have another timeout. Lightning starting to lose touch. There was a big momentum swing there for the Spirit. 48 plays 38.
And that's what I talked about when you play a good team, you know, you can stay with them often for the first 1 or 2 quarters, maybe the third, but a really good team like Bendigo, who have been #1, top of the ladder since round 1, Julia, and have remained there the whole time. You know, since losing those 2 games in round 8, they've won their next 6 games by an average margin of 18 points. So they are well and truly consolidated. They are playing well as a team. And the other thing that's so impressive with them, if you look across the stat line, when you know, as a team, they're first in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, assists, and they're second in rebounds. You know, that's just a fantastic and an unbelievable stat line as a team.
Absolutely dominant, the Spirit are. Well, Foot Locker is celebrating 50 years of sneakers. Celebrate 50 years in the current hoop season by grabbing the latest kicks and apparel at your nearest Foot Locker, the official major partner of the WNBL. Not much has gone wrong for Bendigo this season. And they get another big win in front of their home fans. Up by 12 now, courtesy of a Burton Banker. Dean wanting some movement. Talbot's been a bit quiet since that first quarter. Bourne gets one to go. So we know she can do. Izzy Bourne. First 3 of the game for the Lightning. Comes with 3 minutes to go in the third. Great pull up there by Samuels. And now Adelaide's starting to feel it.
Okay, here we go. Couple of threes, couple of back-to-back threes.
That'll help him stay in touch. Burton, can she respond? Talbot collects the rebounds. Basham, renowned 3-point shooter. Drives, steps off Samuels, nice finish.
Well, for a period there we went where it was a grind. Nobody was scoring any baskets, and right now it's back and forth, and Adelaide are well and truly staying in touch with the Spirit.
Great response from their timeout. Samuels. Turner shares it with Dean. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Big finish coming up to this game tonight. And an offensive foul called. Samuels has been everywhere in this third term.
Yeah, just a little late moving screen by Turner.
Samuels has put in a great stint. 8 minutes. I'm sorry, 8 points from her 14 minutes.
Samuels has been absolutely great this season. She started, you know, for a number of games when Kelsey Griffin was injured. And then when Kelsey sort of found her feet and was moved to the starting 5, Samuels has now been coming in off the bench, but has done that with such poise and positivity, and she plays her role really well. I mean, she's still averaging 27 minutes, but she's done a great job of adjusting to being a starter to coming off the bench and being equally efficient.
Averaging over 11 points per game in a role that's largely been off the bench this season. Great confidence for her and for the whole Bendigo team. We've spoken of many times about how much they love getting around each other, and these sort of efforts really help with that.
Well, it speaks to the character of this team to, you know, have this many experienced players, yet they're playing so well together. To me, there's no ego about them. They're selfless. They're happy when a teammate does great things. And, you know, it shows in the style and the way they're playing basketball and their results.
Look at that. The defense almost looked like it was on a string. You pulled it one way, they all moved one way. You pulled another way, they all moved the other way. They are just so connected. Gerang again getting that deflection. Turner just had to pull the trigger. Beautiful work there by Bendigo. Don't mind that wig on the baseline. Very nice.
It's still only a 6-point ball game.
Absolutely, the Lightning can keep themselves right in it here.
You can see Lightning are in a zone again. They're still in that zone.
Big, deep three by Wickham. Gerang managed to keep it in. Great hustle. Gerang deserves a triple and just goes begging. Now the Lightning look to go quick, but Vaughan just
Talbot just wasn't quite prepared for the pass.
Burden kicks it to Samuels. That one's just short. Vaughan was up ahead, but a few Bendigo bodies got back.
10 seconds on the clock.
Another big finish to the third term here, the Lightning. Talbot finds herself free.
Nice.
What an athletic finish.
What a great way to end the quarter and bringing them back to a 4-point ball game. Adelaide Lightning.
It is game on here at Red Energy Arena. Don't go anywhere. Bendigo 52 leading Adelaide 48.
If she hits a three, folks, $50 gift card. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Have another go, man. It's the win. You got to adjust for the win in here. That looks better. Have one more, man. All right. Do you want one more? One more for that. Come on, folks. Last week, Wednesday, people who were here saw me hit a half-court shot. If I can do it again, 100 bucks from there.
Thanks for joining us for this thrilling game between Bendigo and Adelaide. Just 4 points separate the two teams at Red Energy Arena. Julia Montesano and Laurie Chiswick with you for the call. And Laurie, great to see. We have a ball game on our hands between first versus seventh.
Well, finally, Adelaide was able to connect with some threes, but more importantly, they just played a bit better team basketball. So they certainly looked at their fast break opportunities, but if that wasn't there, they moved the ball a little bit more. And I think the fact that they went into a zone sort of slowed the scoring output down of Bendigo.
Well, Adelaide have a big opportunity here. Not only can they get maybe the upset of the season if they can win this game, They can get their first win against the Spirit since 2022. Big finish to this game coming up. Thanks for your company here on 9 Now. 52 plays 48. Bendigo looking for their 7th win in a row. Adelaide looking for their first win.
That is a good battle inside. They're going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, Tolo and Turner.
Adelaide looking for their first win in 6 games, I should say, having come off 5 in a row loss-wise. Borlase gets that one to go and gives us the little flex.
That's not easy scoring against Kelsey Griffin.
She gets a chance for a 3-point play. Get the margin back to 1. She's been superb tonight, the Lightning. Follows her own rebound. Great hustle. A rare miss from free throw. And odd to see Bendigo missing that rebound there. Wickham. Oh, beautiful.
We'll see if Sammy takes over this game, because often that's the case. If her team is struggling at all, get the ball in her hands and she will either create for somebody or score herself.
Talbot. The opener down the other end. Can she take over for her team, perhaps? So many big name players on the floor capable of taking this game home. Where pulls the trigger. Burden gets it back. Can't get the finish. It's in the hands of Izzy Borlase. 14 points for the night, double teamed. Bourne finds herself free, driving. Oh, the pass just...
Well, she probably should have just gone up herself. Too many hands in the way there.
They got back really well in the defensive end and pretty much did the exact same thing to Bendigo. Just got in that lane. They get the stop. They can go up the opposite end. 5 points in it. Been a really tough battle tonight between these two teams. Bendigo's biggest lead of the night was 12.
Whoa,
Basham!
That was a tough shot with Kelsey Griffin, hands stretched out.
Brooke Basham rising above. KG 23. Getting her team back within 3.
Zone. Spreading the floor.
Basham getting the rebound on the defensive end now. Turner gets on the move. Great little tap out from Talbot. Does it pay off for Bourne? Whistle comes eventually. 2 shots.
Really smart by Talbot, recognizing that she couldn't get a clean rebound, but even if she could get a deflection, a tap, you can see her there charging in to seize her open teammate. A good drive in by Izzy Bourne.
Big couple of free throws coming up here. Lightning haven't been great from the free throw line this season. And you can see in that graphic on the left of your screen, Adelaide have just battled hard, kept in it throughout this game. Really let the lead get out to double digits early on. Bourne goes 1 from 2. Burden gets it to Griffin and now Wickham. This is what they do best here, Bendigo, getting it through sets of hands, getting all their big names involved. Using up the shot clock. Big look by Samuels, it falls short.
Adelaide are doing a good job in that zone. They're talking a lot, they're switching, they're making sure everybody's covered.
Hands there by Griffin. It's a lot of water on the bench. It's been Quite a physical up and down battle. And our mate with the wigs back. Love it. Trying to get his team over the line. Lays doesn't get the shot to go. Can the Spirit extend their lead here? And just try to bat away the Lightning. They're desperate to put this game to bed. Samuels still can't hit that three. She's had a few attempts from long range tonight. Dean, Basham, good ball movement here. Can it translate to a basket? Turner can't get the putback.
Oh, she had the opportunity there.
And Bendigo make them pay. Oh, Wickham, deadly crossover. Heads to the line for two.
Well, Bendigo are only shooting the three ball at 21% right now, and that's hurting them because with Adelaide in a bit of a zone at times, you know, you need to be able to shoot from the three-point line, and that's a good tactic by Adelaide up to this stage.
Yeah, and Samuels, who just missed that last three, none from 8 tonight for her.
Wow, and she's almost a 40% foul shooter.
So Whitcomb makes no mistake. Really close battle on our hands. 5.5 minutes to go in this game. And the 7th place Lightning upset the top of the table, Bendigo. We've already mentioned they've been there since round 1. Basham a long range three. Just had to go for it in the end.
Good lockdown defense there by Bendigo, not giving the Lightning anything easier, any looks that they're comfortable with. See Kelsey Griffin taking a well-earned break.
Yep, you take both those drink bottles and sip them. KG 23, 18 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists as well. She's had a big say in this game so far. Whitcomb spinning, shooting, scoring!
And that's what I mean. When somebody needs to score, get the ball in Sammy Whitcomb's hands. She's going to make the right decision.
Talbot finds herself free. Ball lays. And they get the offensive rebound. Turner sets her feet. Sorry, Talbot sets her feet. Can't get it to go. Wilson and Whitcomb share it around. Samuels. Whitcomb, shot clock ticking down. Burden from the corner. They get it back. Sammy Whitcomb. Won't count. Big call there. Very, very close.
Very close. Hasn't left her hand as the light went on the basket. Let's have another look. Ooh.
They've obviously got a better view than us, but gee, that could be a game-defining call if Adelaide can get a little run here. Already a single digits margin. Let's see how this one plays out. Ball lays. Banks it in.
That move and her patience and poise, keeping Sandy behind her back, then a little hesitation and going at the outstretched arm of Tolo. That sort of makes you think, how could she only be 20 years old?
It's unbelievable. Representing her country in Olympic Games. Oh, Whitcomb sends Talbot to the deck. Oh my word! Makes up for that shot clock violation just before. Whitcomb from the corner.
Well, they're not giving up, Adelaide. 3 minutes to go. It's only a 7-point ball game. Sorry, 5-point ball game.
Wickham's feeling it. Oh, beautiful dish to Tolo.
As I said, if you play with Sammy Wickham, you have always got to be ready for the ball, whether you think you're going to get it or not, because if she thinks you're open, you are going to get it. But there's that unfortunate slip for Steph Talbot, and Sammy Wickham absolutely taking advantage of that.
16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Sammy Wickham, well and truly taking over in this game. 64 plays 57, 3 minutes left in this one, Laurie.
Well, Whitcomb had 6 points at three-quarter time, so she's piled on 10 points at a really crucial time of this game, along with a couple of assists to go with that. She is just a game winner, a superstar.
Absolutely the leading candidate for MVP at this rate. Geez, the Lightning, they've got a big opportunity. The game is well and truly not over. Big test here for Scott Ninnis in his first season. Crowd on the edge of their seats.
Well, you know, all Scott Ninnis can ask of his team is that they're competitive and they play hard. If you do that and you win to a better team, or you lose to a better team, then you still, whilst you don't like losing, you can still be proud of what the effort. And right now, Adelaide can be proud of what they do, and they're still in a winning position, or have an opportunity, have put themselves in the opportunity to win with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, tricky for Scott Ninnis to make too many changes as a new coach, but that consistent messaging will certainly help the Lightning. What can they do here? Talbot, all the experience in the world, gets it done.
Little isolation play, knowing she had a mismatch, cut hard into the key, got the ball, and just a nice, steady turnaround jump shot.
Quick out of the timeout too. Certainly feel good. See Bendigo put Kelsey Griffith back onto the floor. Gets it here from Wilson. Turner grabs the rebound. Borlase, 16 points, change of pace. It's tapped out of bounds there by Griffin. Tested the call, but stay with Adelaide.
Good opportunity to execute an end line out of bounds play.
Didn't want Talbot, then was immediately double teamed. Big three here from Bourne, can't get it to go. Nearly there by Turner.
Well, not bad kicking it out to the best three-point shooter in the competition, Izzy Bourne at 41%. Just not that time. Now it's really important the Lightning lock in, get a really good stop here, and see if they can run.
Burden confronted, gets it back to Griffin. This is good D here from Adelaide. Whitcomb, 10 points already in the fourth turn. What can she do? Turner, beautiful hands. Dean off and running.
Wow.
Just couldn't handle the heat of the pass. And Bendigo get the stop.
It would have been a sensational outcome if that pass had come through.
Look at the energy from Whitcomb there. Trying to get the call Bendigo's way. They win it. Another timeout.
Well, you know, I'm going to say it's not such a bad thing for the Spirit to have a close game, a battle, because as I mentioned before, they've won their previous 6 games by an average of 18 points, and moving into the final, they only have 3 games after this game. They have one of those week rounds as a bye, so every time you can play a tough team and learn from it and become composed, it's a good thing for you.
Got 2 sort of road trips in their last 3 games as well. Bendigo, they go up against Geelong United's home floor, and then they're hosting Southside, and then they finish their regular season up in Canberra. So you're right, close game. Probably good for them leading into finals. We always say it's a new season. Good for them to experience all types of losses in games as they go into that one.
Well, you want to be able to grind a game out if you have to. If things aren't going well, they haven't shot the 3-ball particularly well. They've had more turnovers than usual, to Adelaide's credit. So, you know, if they can finish up on top of this game, you know, whilst they might not feel very happy, it's probably not such a bad thing. But I give full credit to Adelaide. They've fought this game out really hard.
Just over 90 seconds left. The Lightning, coming off 5 losses in a row, haven't been in the Spirit since 2022. Down by 5.
What great ball and player movement.
Big chance here for the Lightning. It's in the right hands of Borlase. Dean has a look. Foul was called. Offensive foul. Just those little moments for Adelaide, proven costly. Bourne just a bit clumsy there. And the shot dropped in the end for Dean.
Wow, that's a tough call at this stage of the game. And then it's even more sour for Adelaide as that 3-point shot went in and would have brought them back to 2 points.
Yeah, Bourne disappointed. Yeah, it was tough, Laurie, looking at it on the replay.
Well, it almost was an opposite call where Burton was really trying to get in the way of Bourne.
We had that shot clock violation. Whitcomb made that massive triple and it was waved off, and then Bourne getting the offensive foul called against her. So a couple of defining moments in this last quarter. It made this game super interesting. A minute left. Can the Spirit hold on?
But just look at the ball and player movement of Bendigo at this late stage of the game.
Big rebound and Bendigo take it. 41 years old, Callie Wilson still fighting for every rebound, every possession. It's becoming super physical out there. See Dean hitting the deck and then Whitcomb copping a hit to the face too. And so she gets sent to the line. So might have had a tech or unsportsmanlike called. Fortunately, she misses that free throw. So they regroup here with 44 seconds left in the game. Up by 5. Adelaide needs stops and they need them desperately. Whitcomb allowed to just hold it. Burton, Griffin, shot blocked. But she heads to the line for a couple of free throws. Bourne gets her second in quick succession. Second of the quarter in quick succession, I should say.
Smart play by Kelsey Griffin. Used all her experience there. Knew the clock was ticking down. Knew she wanted to get the ball inside. Was really calling the ball from Tolo. And then turned and took it right at Borlase. Oh, sorry, not Borlase. Izzy Bourne.
Could see Kennedy Kariyama really feeling it in the arena. Stressful gig this coaching one, isn't it, Laurie?
Well, again, I mean, it's a great crowd. It's a home game. Everybody expects your team to win. And so, you know, he's anxious to put on a good show and you know, get the most out of his players. And they've been challenged right from the beginning from this Adelaide outfit.
The scoring's dried up a little in this fourth quarter. It's been a really tight defensive tussle. Adelaide really haven't had much opportunity to get past that 59-point mark. With just seconds remaining in the game. It's a big timeout here for Scott Ninnis. You can see the assistant coach, Matt Clark, stepping in to help draw up a play.
Well, if we look at our battle of the bigs, Brianna Turner right now has 11 points and 14
So here's the missed opportunities. You can see Wickham making that big three there. That was waved down, and then the offensive foul on the opposite end. Dee making that triple.
Yeah, I'm just not sure why, how that could, you know, she was just cutting through the key.
Oh, and a big stop there from the Spirit. Wickham again. Of all the great things she's done tonight, she'll be probably most proudest of that deflection. Enables her team to hold the ball and get to their 7th win in a row. Shares it around with Burdens, what they do so well, the Spirit. Can Adelaide get a big three to finish the game? Not quite. And it's another win for the Bendigo Spirit. First on the ladder, 7th in a row. And they're storming their way into the WNBL finals. It's the Spirit 65, getting the big win over the Lightning, 59. So big congratulations to Bendigo. $19 points, 14 rebounds, another double-double for her. Had 3 assists to go with it as well. She just loves playing in this Bendigo team. She seems to be really enjoying her basketball, and it showed tonight.
Well, she is, and she's playing, you know, we know her as being just such a strong, gritty, smart IQ player, but she's playing with confidence, as you say. She's enjoying it, and it's showing in how she's playing and what she's doing, and her teammates and getting around them. And, you know, she speaks about this team so highly and the character that everybody has and how special it is.
Kelsey Griffin with an amazing game once again. Confirmation, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 big triples as well. And as we take a look at the rest of the round 13 fixtures, big game in Canberra. Capitals up against the Flyers. They're fighting for that 4th spot. So too are the Flames. They host the Lynx, a very tough task on Saturday. And ending that Saturday triple header, Townsville hosting Geelong United at Townsville Entertainment Centre. So big 3 games to shape that 4th spot.
Well, I think we can call that Super Saturday with, I'm not sure that we've ever had 3 games, but all of them vital for that chase to the 4th spot on the ladder.
We hope you can join us for those 3 games on Super Saturday.
Ellis driving baseline. What a dive!
Wickham, how sweet was that? Step back three,
Wow.
Taylor George. She's got a flamethrower at the moment.
Shelley with a big triple.
It was acrobatic, it was impressive, it was Steph Talbot.
Jade Melvin, the lefty lay in. Capitals continue to roll. Perth have been unconscious from three. Alice Koenig connects.
She's pumped up, and so she should be.